Hello everyone, I'm Maito. I would like to talk about my challenge. My challenge was to play some skills of freestyle football. Do you know freestyle football? At first, please take a look at this video. This is freestyle football. The skills of this movie are very difficult. So the skill of my challenge are very simple. Okay, let's go. This is today's outline. There are 5 topics. At first, I talk about introduction. Second, I talk about result of questionnaire. Next, I talk about method of my challenge. Next, I talk about result of my challenge. Finally, I talk about conclusion. At first, I introduce freestyle football briefly. Freestyle football is the development of soccer, such as dribble and lifting. An Italian player made it in 1900 years, and it becomes very famous all over the world, and there are a lot of contests all over the world. This person who plays on the movie which I showed a little ago is Mr. Tokuda. Mr. Tokuda is my legend freestyle football player. He won the championship at world class contest in 2012 year. When I saw him performance for the first time, I received a lot of impression, and I have played soccer for more than 10 years. So I decided to challenge to freestyle football. Next, I talk about result of questionnaire. For the question, have you ever played soccer? About 80% of them answered yes. But on the other hand, can you play some skills of freestyle? There are only 2 people who can play some skills of freestyle. So this data shows that freestyle football, there are few people who can play freestyle football, and freestyle football is so difficult. Next, I talk about my challenge. I talk about method of my challenge. This is the schedule of my challenge. I challenged to 4 simple skills. The first skill is level foot clutch. Second skill is crossover. Third skill is top the world. Fourth skill is around the world. In order to these skills, I got many advice from my friends, and I watched movie again and again. And I practiced a lot at parking area of my apartment. Next, I talk about result of my challenge. I would like to show my challenge in front of you, but my success probability is not 100%. So I show my challenge on videos. Sorry so much. The first skill is level foot clutch. Second skill is crossover. third skill is hop the world. Fourth skill is around the world. Okay. Next, finally, I talk about conclusion. As a result, my challenge was success. But the level of my achievement is not perfect. I think this cause was the lack of practice time and my physical strength. Through this challenge, I learned that it is important to challenge to new things, what I cannot do. So if I find new things, I will challenge it positively. And in addition, I choose this topic as a project of the class in this semester. But I enjoyed this challenge itself, so I will continue to practice research football. This is today's differences. Thank you for listening.